This is a walkthrough of a student's CPL lifecycle, discovering CPL opportunities, getting started with the college, education planning and awarding of CPL, program completion, and career attainment or advancement. Rochelle is a 38-year-old mother who has a real estate broker's and salesperson license. Rochelle is a hypothetical student shown here for demonstration purposes only.
When CPL is established and approved at an institution, it makes the process significantly easier on the student and will reach audiences that would have otherwise not returned to school. By having established CPL that is linked with licenses, certificates, apprenticeships, ACE credit recommendations, or other CPL types, it allows institutions to market themselves to their audience. In this example, a flyer in the community demonstrating credit for certain real estate license piques Rochelle's interest in college. In talking with others in her community, she meets with others who have received the CPL and can speak to the benefits of it.
From the MAP website, students can search their own occupation and see what colleges may already offer CPL for their experience.
We are working on a student-centered view to help in the process of CPL discovery, followed by a student portfolio builder, where they can submit CPL for review at a college directly from MAP.
From the chat feature, our customer success managers are there on the MAP site to help our colleges navigate MAP, but we are also available to anyone on the public site, including prospective students inquiring about CPL. We have been supporting students through the chat and are looking forward to a more robust MAP support center that students can access to learn more about CPL, to help throughout the college admission process, inputting students into MAP, and helping them create connections with the CPL coordinators and counselors at their school.
During Michelle's orientation, she filled out the holistic student survey, which later helped her counselor to determine that credit by exam might be an option for her. Throughout the counseling process, Rochelle and her counselor determine a plan that will assist in her pursuit of her Associate of Arts in Real Estate. The combination of her real estate license will fulfill 15 units from courses in her major, and through credit by exam, she will receive 5 units in Spanish that will apply to her area requirements.
Her counselor will edit her student profile, upload any CPL documents, her education plan, and can check off the statuses for number 1 and number 2 to display that her documents were verified and her education plan is created.
The counselor will add the MAP exhibits to the student's profile. You can see that the real estate courses already have full approval for CPL, but there has not yet been approval for credit by exam in Spanish 35, so the counselor will send this request forward for faculty review.
And this is what the email to the faculty will look like when CPL comes their way for review. Once credit by exam in the course is approved, Rochelle will be clear to meet with the instructor to sit for the exam. Afterwards, the exam scores can be loaded into MAP in Rochelle's document section.
Once full analysis was completed, credit for prior learning was approved, and Rochelle took the Spanish credit by exam. The counselor can do a final review and check off number 3 and number 4 in the student status tracker. The CPL plan will detail the student information, their applied credits, and any credits that are not applied will display below. At this stage, the CPL plan can be emailed directly through MAP to the student, so the student has the opportunity to approve, deny, or appeal the credit for prior learning. Once approved by the student, the same process can be followed to send the plan to A&R for transcription. This is an example of what the transcript might look like, notating CR for the grade if the letter grade is not applicable. This also notes the prior learning mode, in this case, I for industry or E for exam. With the CPL, Rochelle completed her Associate of Arts in Real Estate, as well as a skill award and certificate along the way. She has future goals of a CSU transfer and potentially exploring a 2+2 pathway in business.
Because of the skill award she obtained, she was able to acquire a job with the LA County Tax Assessor's Office at $55,000 a year. She was also eligible for promotional opportunities when she obtained the 47-unit certificate, as well as the AA degree. On top of all of this, having credit by exam in Spanish also helped her attain bilingual pay differential. Because of this CPL, she is 3 times as likely to obtain a bachelor's degree and will graduate a full year earlier. Thousands of dollars in savings and preservations of funds, as well as an increase in her economic output of over $100,000. On top of all of this, her family, her daughter, is more likely to pursue higher education. While this is a story of one student and her journey to acquire higher education with the support of her prior learning, our goal is to extend this across all of California to support thousands of working adults, apprentices, and military service members.